word. Thinking this is what it do. What up, y'all? What up? My mother named me Larry Jordan, and this is another episode of Just My Raw Soul Opinion. Let some people come through. You know how we do it. Gonna get straight to the point on this one too. After the little, gotta do the disclaimer. This is a show about my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and most are full of shit. So, if we don't happen to agree, it's my opinion, man. No need to hate each other. No need to, just make anything negative just because we don't share the same opinion. You know what I mean? No need to leave it outside of the conversation. Just, it's a conversation. Leave it at that. We differ. We differ. Pick up everybody locking in, checking in. We gotta talk about some carnival stuff. I need to just get it off my chest so y'all can't say I ain't say it. I've said it before, but right now in these times, I just think it's really appropriate for me to say what I'm gonna say. Some might not feel so. I don't give a fuck about what some of y'all think. So as we usually do, we're gonna let like a good 30 seconds to a minute go by. Let some people come in, play some tunes. I was listening to some classes and I ran into an old Crystal Movement joint. So, take a little ride with me. But yeah, man, it's a JMRO show. I think this one is gonna be good. Big
respect to that this crew. Trust me, gonna respect me.
Of course, man, I'm putting jumps in the blunt. You know what I'm saying? Hanging with Roxbury niggas like you, it's only right. What up, Roger? You fucking bastard. Love you, man. Happy Father's Day.
All who mention what it
Big up, Mr. Legendary, yo, Crystal Movement from back in the days, man. This shit had me happy. Shit had me hot.
No respect, disrespect in all aspects. The boy no know who them a deal with. Just stop and check. No respect, disrespect in all aspects. Them no know who them a deal with. Just stop. Which time you is your boss, your own big man, you run your own show. No response to sorry, I repeat it no.
What up, Daniel?
Remember
them time there, Tracy's?
Them have to teach it up back. It's a one that dedicated to the two a bedrock. Remaster after we no pet. No respect, disrespect in all aspects. Why don't know who them a deal with? Just stop and check. No respect, disrespect.
Pick up everybody, lock it in.
They don't know who them a deal with. Just stop and check. And we are done them. When them don't know. When them a sick, we have a down. No. We are telling for the first time.
Hear me now.
No.
Yeah. So big up Legendary, man. Whole Crystal Movement. I found that shit on SoundCloud. I was like, yo, I'm about to rock that for a little while when I'm done with this here. But straight gas, no brakes. Straight rum, no chaser. This is how we gonna talk this morning. Because I know some of y'all be like, oh, here go Larry talking about the carnival again. Or you have some that feel like I'm trying to kill it in a sense. I'm not trying to kill the carnival. I'm trying to kill Cacab. Because Cacab is the death of the fucking Boston Carnival. So, I say that to say this. It's time. It's time to take some needed steps. It's time to make a move. There's checkers and there's chess. In life, it's more strategic than checkers, even though checkers is a difficult game if you play with the right people. But chess is a thinking game, very strategic. And right now, you got to play chess when you're dealing with certain people. So a lot of people always ask, like, yo, how can you change the carnival committee? How can you, why are they able to do the things that they do? And to try to put it in the layman's terms and not get very technical, it's just a business. Years ago, Shirley and her comrades got together, not even Shirley, because Shirley came in the later years, but people came together, they put together a non-profit business, they went, as this, They went to the city and asked the city for certain favors and locked themselves in because there was nobody that wanted to change the dynamic of it. There was nobody that fought against it. In that time, it was beneficial for our community. So they went with it, whatever was said, however they wanted to make the moves, and we know where that led us to where we are fucking today. People ask, how can you get certain entities out of there? Like Shirley. You can't. Because she runs the shit. She's top dog. She's the CEO of said nonprofit. The Boston Carnival is a nonprofit organization. She's the CEO. And it's not structured, more than Keisha, it's not structured in a way where there's a board that can throw her out or, and I mean, if there is, they don't or won't, they won't get together and try to do that for the better of the said carnival. So, to get all that bullshit out of there, you know what I mean? I could get into stories on why we need them out there, blah, blah, blah. Y'all all know that. We've been here many of times. I'm bringing this up because I want y'all to see what is fucking going down. And I'm going to give my little, this is what I think you should do, my rational opinion on the thing, right? So, Boston Carnival as a non-profit organization needs the bands in order to fucking survive. They need us to make them look good. If you don't fucking understand that, understand that. Without us, is no them. When you see them up at the judging point with the politicians and all of that, if we don't make the mass, if we don't put together the sound systems, if we don't do all of that shit, there is no Boston fucking Carnival. So we make this shit. I just need y'all to fucking understand that first. Without us, there is no them. So with that said, I want y'all to see what's going down. Because when I say certain things at certain times, it makes me seem like a hater. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a hater. I know where my heart is. I'm not hating on the carnival. I'm hating on Cab. Straight up. Never sugarcoated it. Niggas know my name. I've been in their meetings, in their meetings saying fuck them, because when you can't just rob me and smile. You can't rob me and smile. And not getting into them stories, but them niggas been robbing us for decades and smiling. So if y'all been scared to say that shit, I've never been scared to say that shit. So now, and the reason why I've been looking like a cunt all them years is because, you know, the culture, people doing it for the love, people, I understand those mass bands having a whole bunch of people that are already paid and blah, blah, blah. I get it. But I've also said things that we could do to also try to change it. But I understand it's not going to happen overnight. But you see right now, some of the things that I've been asking years ago, it's starting to happen just with the times. So now when that's happening, we can make certain moves. What the fuck are you talking about, Larry? Now, we all know last year, the carnival, after the COVID shit, the carnival gave y'all, because I didn't go, a bullshit ass carnival, right? So now, the forefathers, the big bands, the people who make the carnival who it is, Soaking Associates, Mudband, Soakaholics, just y'all know the veteran Raw bands out here, because they also got new bands coming out like Slayer and blah blah blah. So now that you have those real veteran bands pulling themselves out of Boston Carnival, there is no Boston fucking Carnival. Without the Mudband, there's a Carnival. Without Soakaholics, there's a Carnival in Boston. So with that said, I've always said, if we do our own thing the day of the carnival, but put it in the presence of the mayor, maybe the mayor would allow some change, because that's all we need is the blessing of the mayor and the fucking police, and we can have a fucking Boston Carnival. So I say that to say this. Now that Mudband pulled themselves out, Miss Margaret from Soca and Associates pulled herself out. I see Socaaholics doing their thing and preparing themselves, and other bands preparing themselves. But if they were to take themselves out, one, we can then go to the mayor and talk to her and say certain things. Secondly, we can then, on the day of, congregate somewhere else. If everybody's expected to go to Franklin Park, everybody go to Franklin Field. So when she's up there with the politicians and no trucks pass by and ask why and want to know why there's fucking... Let's put this into storyline. Let's say y'all do listen to me. Here's the plan, because with everything there needs to be a fucking plan. That's why niggas don't get nowhere, because niggas will fight, but then afterwards there's nothing towards it. There's no fucking plan. So then it's just a bunch of niggas with question marks that end up fighting each other. So here's the plan. I'm the crazy one. I've said this before. I'm the crazy one though. I'm the nut, but just hear me out. The day of Boston Carnival, if you do decide to waste your time with making a mask, building a truck, and doing all of those things, instead of going to the fucking usual bullshit at Franklin Park, tell your truck driver to drive you to Talbot Ave. Now, before that, create a committee. Create a committee that has some fucking knowledgeable people that know the city, that has the resources, that can make shit happen, right? Have your plan written down on your route, and I already told you the route. The route is from fucking, make it start at the top of Blue Hill Avenue in Mattapan Square, let it go straight down Blue Hill Avenue, and stop at the fucking Talbot Ave and Blue Hill Avenue to that big field at the fucking side. Right? Straight road, no turning, none of that bullshit that we go through at the Boston Carnival now, right? Build your sponsors, get some fucking, and that will be the easy part. That would be the fucking easy part. People are willing to donate. Build your 501c3 with the making the whole, call it, let's say we call it the new Boston Carnival or something like that. Have that game plan set of what y'all want to do and how y'all want to do it. Day of Boston Carnival, everybody congregate somewhere that is not to deal with fucking the norm. So now when the police and the mayor and all of them ask, hey, why are the people over here? The carnival ended at Glenway. Why is nobody over there? Why is everybody over here? All the money that Shirley spends on the porta potties and all that, make it go to waste. Because then we can also say, this is what our community wants. This is how we're doing it. We don't want to fuck with them. And then we have all the reasons why. We can explain that. Because the mayor, Miss Wu, she don't give a fuck. She might seem cool with Shirley. It's all about keeping a safe little community event. If it could bring some revenue in for her town and whatever, that's also great. And y'all all know what kind of money Boston Carnival brings in. So if you can show all of these positive things, if you have your committee already set, you have a game plan on how you're going to bring in sponsors and bring in revenue. You have a game plan on how these sponsors is going to cater to the bands and everything of that sort. Leave them standing Ross all there. Leave them there. Let them have their band. Let them have their committee. Let them have everything. And if they try to fight it, let's fight it. What they gonna do? Sue us because we're trying to do something? They can't sue us if we bring back all the facts of why we don't want to be dealing with them. What they gonna do? I've been screaming this for years, but again, the reason why I bring up this pop-up now is because here is the time. I can't really do shit or say anything when every year everybody's just willingly ready to get fucked. Like, no diss or anything, but Soulaholics, stop wasting your raw sore money. Stop fucking, these people love Carnival, I understand they want to get on the road and y'all love it, but why are y'all keep continuing to allow these people to flourish? Y'all are now the reason why they are flourishing. Because y'all are the biggest band on the fucking road. After all the big bands said they ain't fucking participating, join the fucking club. Or take that big ass band, take that big ass truck and help this cause. Go somewhere else. Take the truck and go somewhere else. When the police ask, why aren't you en route? We then start the explanation because we should have our fucking, our own committee set and our own shit set up. It's going to take a little rebellion to make shit happen. A little rebellion. But all the nice guy shit everybody's been doing all these years, Shirley been looking in your face. How the fuck does somebody get sued? How the fuck, what's going on, Jamal? How the fuck does somebody get sued? They tell them they can't run an organization, but then they put their daughter to run the organization. They sit in the background in meetings and the same fuckery happens. This is what's really going on. This is what's really going on. So again, I know it's gonna be, cause I'm what they call me? I'm the naysayer. I'm the negative vibe of the Boston Carnival. I'm the hater. Yes, I'm that. I'm that until it's better, until it's changed. And this is a great way to start the change. All we need right now is for Soulaholics to say fuck the Boston Carnival. People get together, create your own raw soul committee, make fucking moves. The city right now is open. Respect that man as every time, mastermind. If anybody thinks I sound crazy or think that I'm lying, here, but it's not, we're not ever going to get changed in this Boston Carnival if y'all are willing just to sit back and say, hey, let's go. Let's go out with a bang. Let's go out with a bang. Everybody knows, everybody, even if we can even use their route. Use their route. Start off at the usual Martin Luther King Boulevard. When it gets to Warren Street, don't listen to nothing they say. Just have you and your people go straight to Talbot and Blue. Pass Shirley and them like a full bus. When you get by Shirley and them, turn the music down and the truck start talking. Mayor Wu, we don't like the Carnival Committee. We have our own thing. We have fucking thousands and thousands of watts of fucking music behind the truck. Then we can have a political point to it. Why don't we have this? And we've been 40-something years. Why don't we have this? We have many of allegations. Can you please sit down and talk to us? We need a new carnival. We have a new route. We have everything laid out for you. It's the only way it's going to fucking happen. Because you are dealing with the literal people that started this. You think that they're going to change? You think that they're going to step down for the culture? Fuck out of here. Y'all been making me look crazy for the culture for years, but there's one thing y'all can't never tell me is that after all is said and done, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't like the fact that the mud band's not at Carnival this year because the Carnival is mud. But yo, the positive to that negative is movements can be fucking made. Because now, why isn't Mudbound on the road? Why don't Soaking Associates want to come out? Why this? Why? When they start asking these questions, we can start giving fucking answers. Stop being pussy all these fucking years and accepting the fuck they give y'all with no lubrication every year. Let Mayor Wu know, oh yeah, every year we don't know what we're participating in the fucking competition. We don't know the results of until months later. The Raw Carnival is in August. Niggas don't get paid till February. All type of shit. Y'all know I'll speak up in them situations. But I don't want to be no band president. I don't want to be no Carnival Committee president. I don't want nobody thinking I'm trying to do this for fucking, cause I know how y'all get too. I know how y'all get. I know y'all, niggas, there's always somebody who think I got an ulterior motive, and I never in my life had one. But, yo, I fucking vote Fenty. And Fenty and Mayor Wu is like this. Mayor Wu and Darren Fenty are close. Get that dude, start the thing. Because he knows the truth. And if you ever need me to speak, I'll speak up on it. Because I ain't like my elders, like the Groove Masters and the Stephen Cummins and all them people. When shit happened to them, they're, oh, I don't know, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I ain't these niggas. I will let them know the truth. Here's what happened. I went my 4 years in, and then I said, fuck that, because how you winning second place and you getting $400 and all type of shit, but I spending thousands to make this shit happen. Oh, for the love, for the culture. How can I get on the committee? We need to change. You can't get on the committee. That's what I was saying from the beginning. I know you probably came in late. There is no such thing as getting on the committee. They let who they want to let in. It's not like it's a public thing and it's a public vote and the public votes on who we want in our carnival committee. And that's what we should do now. Vote on who you want to be Carnival president, vice president, treasurer, all that shit. Y'all know what it is to make a board. Go create a 501c3. Call it the new Boston Carnival. Go get you some fucking sponsors. Go get you some fucking shit. And the plan is there. Y'all need help with the plan? I'll let y'all, here, this is how I think it should happen. And even within my thinkings, then y'all will say, hey, well, and then y'all will put in y'all 2 cents. We can create something and tell CACAB, fuck off. Respectfully. Disrespectfully. Fuck them. It's impossible to get in. A few of us has tried. They're not going to let you in. If anybody who has a strong mind, a strong will, anybody who's going to speak up and say anything is not right, anybody who's going to ask questions about the money and the finances, you're not ever going to fucking get in the fucking CAB. That's why when they came up with these new members telling me how we're gonna try to change things, you're never gonna fucking change things. And how the fuck is someone who is not supposed to have any ties to Boston Carnival? Shirley Shillingford is not supposed to have any dealings with the Boston Carnival because she was sued. But she passed it to her daughter and she sits in the back and she run this shit. So I will never diss Shirley for being a boss. Shirley is the biggest boss of bosses in the West Indian community. What? The way how she's fucking manhandled niggas for years? She is the mafia don of Boston Carnival, nigga. You can't, the don? Shirley is the don, nigga. Y'all gotta move the don, but it ain't gonna be easy and it gotta be a fight, but y'all niggas is scared. Y'all niggas won't even say half the shit I'm saying now. Say that shit. Y'all ain't ever gonna get that entity out of the negativity that we are going through every fucking year until y'all make a move. Chess, not checkers. Right now, this is chess, not checkers. Big people think no small shit. And this is for the small kids. Because y'all want to continue the bullshit carnival we got? Y'all want to continue the bullshit kiddies carnival we got? Y'all want to go to a kiddies carnival and they tell the kiddies don't fucking run on the grass? Y'all know I ain't making this shit up. Y'all still want to fuck with somebody who tells you every year, oh, well, I have to see how much money we get this year so we will know what the prize disbursements will be. Y'all want to keep fucking with that? Or every year, no, this year is 5,000. Second place is 2,500. Third place is a G. That's what it at least should be. In 2022, we ain't pulling no big, Boston ain't pulling no big rankings because them is the Raw numbers that Raw saw the kiddies get in New York. Kiddies get that prize disbursement. Kiddies Carnival in New York make the whole Boston Carnival look like shit. If I lie, say I lie. Kiddies Carnival in New York makes the whole Boston Carnival look like piss and dog shit. I ain't never buy a bacon shark in Boston Carnival yet. Boston Carnival, Kiddies Carnival start at Russell 1 o'clock, all 3 o'clock. Shit ain't start yet. I fucking lie, say I lie. Kids standing up in a track with no fucking shade, all type of cut. If I lie, say I fucking lie. And this is the shit y'all want to keep going on with? Because right outside of White Stadium, where they had Bams Fest, there's fucking trees. And then they telling niggas don't run. Y'all remember when I had to spaz on that dude? He grabbed my son's arm talking about, hey, you can't run. I flipped the fuck out on him. And that's what ever got me. How you gonna tell a kid don't run at Kiddies Carnival? Like kids ain't supposed to play? Why y'all even got it in here? Y'all got niggas on the track with the grass in the middle, but nobody can't touch that. Yo, I told all the kids, I was like, oh, yo, come out here and have a good time. Fuck this old man, play. See the kids having a good time. I don't care if y'all hate me, man. Right is right and wrong is wrong, but it don't seem right that we at Kiddies Carnival and you telling kids not to play. Nah, fuck that, nigga. The kids are gonna play if I'm around. Yeah, and I respect my elders, man. But when elders is fucking ignorant, I's a real ignorant cunt. I told all them kids, nigga, I was part of every band. Midas. Come on here, kids. Come on out here. Fuck this old man. I get passionate because the fucking Boston Carnival and every entity of it is fuckery. If I lie, say I lie. And now we have a time to change it, y'all. We have a time to change it. All the energy and passion that y'all put into these people who do nothing for y'all, y'all can actually do it for yourself now, you know. You can actually do it for your fucking self. Morning, Katina. Morning, Juice. Morning, Whitney. Morning, Cherry. Morning, Miss Ross. Love ya. World Boss. Wagwan. Kevin, what's up? Mr. Joseph, I'm sorry. S.C. Lopez, hello. What up, Christian? And Tristan. Rockstone, your large up, brother. Francina, hello. Wagwan Daniel. Miss Watley, hello. Miss Francis, what's going on? Miss Sanders, I gotta get your name right. Thornicia? Yeah, Miss Sanders. Something gotta change for real. I mean, come on, people. Somebody tag morning Bones. Somebody tag Darren. Darren Fenty. Get in Mayor Wu's head. Let her know, yo, the people of Boston. Dan Larry used to be like, that was my beef. Yo, when names come up, man, it wasn't registered. Darren Fenty, please let the mayor know we are trying to move forth in an effort of bringing the Boston Carnival to what it used to be. There are more buses coming to Boston for fucking Zouave than the Boston Carnival. That makes sense? If I lie, say I lie. Say, Larry, shut the fuck up. There are more buses coming to Boston for Zouave than for the Boston Carnival. If I lie, say I lie. I knew at least 3 buses that came up from Zouave. I don't know. Only buses that come up from Boston Carnival be Greyhound. When the niggas from New York come up from Greyhound because there's no more Raso Fangwa. Let's be real. So again, there's a reason why Margaret Blacks and them ain't on the road. There's a reason why Mudbag took themselves off the road yesterday. There's a reason why Come Cross never come back out. He sucks anyway. But there's a reason why all these old bands from back in the day are not coming out. Bottom line, it's not fucking worth it. We have to make it fucking worth it. And it's more than worth it. But while we change that whole essence of Kakab, let's change the essence of the root. Listen. If y'all know the Dark, I forgot his name, but he's part of the Boston Carnival committee where the police comes, you know, he's real dark, bald-headed dude, real cool. He's on our side. He's on our side. Every time I see that dude and I pull him to the side, I'm like, yo, man, he's not part of CACAB. He comes to the meetings for representing the police. Them don't give a fuck about the politics that go on with us. They don't even really want to work that day, but he's a fucking West Indian. He's from one of them small islands. He tells me all the time, he's just like, yo, y'all make it happen, you know. All we got to do in the entity now is when time comes, if we do get that change, we got to get that money up to have that fucking police presence. But trust me, all that will fucking come, man. You think all these big sponsors, like we in a city with IBM and fucking we got some of the biggest colleges and companies in the world, and none of them are in sponsors Boston Carnival? I'm here to see if IMA's coming out. You know what else brought me to this video? I seen Richie's Pops at Big Up Casa every time. At American Food Basket. You know, that's my nigga. He's like, yo, you're coming out with a band this year? I was like, I would never come the fuck out with a band. And he was like, I was like, never come out with a band for Boston Carnival. And he was like, yo, the future of Boston Carnival done, Jed. I was like, yeah, Pops. At least we got to enjoy some of that real shit, but it looking like the future Carnival dead. You have new entities, like I said, Slayer, then, you know, Hot Sauce and her band, they've been out for like a year or two and shit. Those entities coming up to try to keep the culture, try to create it, keep it real, try to keep something on the road. But bring that shit to Worcester. Worcester's a better carnival than I saw Boston. People look forward to Worcester. People don't look forward to Boston. Let's be real. Let's be real. That was one of the first ones that started Worcester with the Worcester committee. I know the essence of literally how it started, because when it started, it was my band, Miss Margaret, and Midas. Why Midas ain't never come back out? Mr. Rudy about 4 or 5 years ago was like, this ain't fucking worth it. Them is the originals, nigga. Midas, The Horizon, all these people who was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Worcester Carnival's lit because the ambiance, because of the freeness, because you go on a vibe, then you go to a park, you can lime, they got a show going, all the shit that we've been telling them. All the shit that we've been telling them to do for years, she just went down there and did it. And I could honestly say that first one, the same way I'm talking shit now, how passionate I am, I'm going to tell y'all how Worcester Carnival started. If y'all say, if I lie, say I lie, tag Jennifer and ask her. It was me, Jennifer, Junior Rodigan, and somebody else. But Junior Rodigan was telling me, yo, Larry, this is when we was cool. Larry, you should go to one of those small towns like Brockton, Randolph, all those other places, you know, try to start something like, and I'm a quote Rodigan. He was like, you know, if I do it as a white boy, they're going to say blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Jennifer was like, yo, L, I just bought a house in Worcester, you know, I met some politicians down there. I can probably, you know, see what's going on out there. And then started to doing the workings. And then me, Midas, Margaret Black, and I know Socoholics went the second year. But the first year was only 3 bands. 3 bands. And look to where it is now. To show you progression, to show you, look at the sponsors she got. Look at the fucking entity with any business you want to see it grow. Y'all seeing Worcester fucking grow every year. Do you fucking see Boston growing every year? Boston is fucking going down the shithole every fucking year. And every year, niggas just be fucking, oh, you ready for Boston? You ready for Boston? I'll be like, fuck Boston. Oh, you're a hater, Larry. You like getting fucked, non-lubricated. So I can talk these shits because I was literally there from the beginning. I could talk these shits because the same people that y'all don't fucking want to say fuck you to, I done tell them fuck off already. But I'm the crazy one because I tell them fuck off. That's why I look at y'all like sycophants. That's why now it got to come up. Now I got to let y'all see. Nobody else is seeing there's an opportunity here. I beg Socaaholics, please don't fucking go on the road this year. And if you do not follow the rules of CACAB. Larry talk about when Budweiser pulled out of Boston Carnival. Okay, quick story. I was like in the 11th grade. My brother worked for Anheuser-Busch. His boss's name was Jesse, and he lived on West Selden. Make a long story short, he gave me $1,000. He said, yo, I'm gonna pull up at Martin Luther King Boulevard in Humboldt. Meet me there at like 11:30, 12. Just help me disperse these things. No problem. Gave me the $1,000. I went to a couple of my friends. Yo, here's $100. Here's $100. Here's $100. Here's $100. Yo, let's get everything out this van and just pass them to people, right? Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Like 20 minutes. Everything out the van. Gone. Big Budweiser van, right? So now the next year come. He's like, he gonna give me $2,000 and there's gonna be more shit. So like a week before Carnival now, he calls me and he tells me that he can't do it, that somebody from the Boston Carnival committee called him, and you know, he has bosses. So his bosses rather deal with the Shirley and them because it's a 501c3 and whatever money they can give them, they can write it off, and you know, real business shit. I get it. Cool. At this time, I'm gonna be fucking specific. At this time, they was coming out with a beer called Budweiser New World Select. It was supposed to be the competition to Heineken. So they gave Shirley a whole bunch of shit. Tables, every rah sorting to put up in Franklin Park because Shirley also had Heineken, Guinness was there. This is when we used to have fucking sponsors, right? So now Jesse, he's told his boss he made shit work. He gave Shirley and the people, Shirley and her people, all the things that was supposed to put up for Budweiser, because 2 of the representatives were supposed to give samples to adults and things. Because, you know, back in them days, oh, we should do it like that. So when Jesse and them come up to Franklin Park, long story short, nothing. Not a table, not a fucking banner, not the kegs, nothing that Budweiser gave to CACAB did they display up in. And from that year, what year did I graduate? 1997? So let's say 98 and 99. From them years, no more Anheuser-Busch. If I lie, say I lie. And nigga's name is Jesse. I forgot his last name. His name is Jesse. Old, cool, country dude. Used to live on West Selden. I always tell that story. And that is just one of the sponsors we had. Why Guinness don't fuck with us? I see Heineken do a little shit. And I even give you another one. Sam Adams. Nah, I ain't gonna tell Sam Adams. But big up Fabian from the Mud Band. But Sam Adams is a sponsor too. Where's Sam Adams? So, all of these are people that we can get back. All of these are people that are just waiting for Shillingford to get the fuck up out of here. You know how much I'm gonna say this, and it might sound racist, but fuck it. You know how much them white companies want to make it look like they helping us and they want to do for the Caribbean community and and really just to throw us money. And as long as we're set up as that 501c3 or 3C, collect it, because they have it to give out. That's why I say I know for a fact that if CACAB was to fucking leave, I was to handpick 4 or 5 people that I know from the community right now. I could turn Boston Carnival into a multi-million-dollar entity on the sponsorships alone. And to have just to show for it. Because all these people want is their banner on a truck. All these people want is the fucking exposure and the advertisement. Niggas, 50,000 is nothing to these people. Randolph already has a community day, man. I inquired about Brockton too, and it's a possibility because they just closed the Brockton Fairgrounds and everything, so that's open, and it's a possibility we can have a Carnival in Brockton. I've been inquiring. And again, it could be a Caribbean day. When I brought about bringing a Caribbean community center around, y'all niggas looked at me like I was crazy. And I took it as though Cacab was trying to think like I was trying to take over. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want anything to do with them. There's just some old people you can't talk to. As much as they try to bring in new entities and try, oh, we brought in younger people and young puppets on fucking strings. No disrespect personally to anybody in the Boston Carnival committee I know now. It's all business. But within the business, y'all are the puppets on the string. I will never change my words. Puppets. Sycophants. Y'all are acting like Republicans. Y'all know right from wrong, but yet y'all are still saying fucking Trump is right. Trump is in Shirley equals Trump in this fucking situation. They have stained the name of Cacab so bad, it literally will need to all be removed. Not removed. We need to just push them out. I need y'all to get that in your fucking head. There's no remove as in push them out. As literally, we gotta stand up on the root of fucking Boston Carnival and pretend like they are not in our peripheral. And speak, you know when you bogart a nigga at the bar and you talking to the bartender and you kind of give him the little shoulder, nigga, and I don't even see you. That's how you gotta treat them. That's how we gotta move it. And not storming, because if you're storming, then they're gonna say it's violent, then I'm gonna get blamed for the shit. No, no storm, nothing. Just congregate somewhere else. They think everybody's gonna congregate on Martin Luther King Boulevard and Seaver and all them. No, take it down Talbot Ave. Take it down Rasul. Everybody go up in front of Simcoe's all the way up. Matter, take it somewhere else. So even like all the Americans and stuff that don't really know nothing, that get up and put their chairs out by Latin Academy and all of them, they gonna be fiddling like, what the fuck? We're a carnival. Yo, it's down there, man. Everybody said it was down there, man. It's a whole new carnival starting. Hey, man. Gotta get these people's eyes open. Gotta just wake them up in some sort of way. And if it takes just everybody shifting, just, yo, pull up on the Zoe block. Everybody go to Morton and fucking Blue Hill. Everybody go in front of Bon Appetit. Or we could even do it as every culture hang up at your normal culture spot and hold a fucking line. All the Bears go down by Oasis. All the Jamaicans go to fucking Only One. All the Haitians go to Bon Appetit. Why ain't you at Carnival? Nah. Again, you gotta have a plan. You gotta create that fucking Carnival committee. New Boston Carnival committee. Gotta have a plan behind it with your route, with how you're gonna get your sponsors, the bathrooms, the porta potty setups, the police presence. Gotta have all those things in line. When the fucking mayor asks you why are we doing this, we can tell her all these stories, bring up all the facts that she the fucking law just told Shirley she should have no dealings here. Do you like bring these shits? And Darren Fenty, you know this, so bring the. And then, okay, beat into Shirley's head. Keep talking to the mayor. Shirley's gonna be like, no, we want to do this, huh? Who that? Who's this? Who's that? Nah, nobody ain't fucking with her. Nobody ain't fucking her. And when Shirley starts, and when Mayor Wu starts opening her eyes, she just might see. Again, Mayor Menino didn't even like Shirley Shillingford. Mayor Menino offered Shirley Shillingford $70,000 every year for the Boston Carnival, and Shirley never took it because Shirley had to then allocate where those funds were going. You think Shirley want to say, I spend this here and I spend... Shirley don't got no fucking receipts. Shirley lost checks, so she claimed. You think she's going to keep receipts to show the fuck what she doing? And if I lie, Sarah, I saw lie. Literally, no turns or nothing. Put the stage right there by Morton and Blue Hill. All right, again, here is the problem with Morton and Blue Hill. It is true. Morton and Blue Hill is a state jurisdiction. which means it's not Boston run, it's run by the state troopers, right? So that was one of the complaints from Shirley and the police. That's the excuse they used to give Shirley. That's why Juve used to start there and go up, but it never really came through. But here is how I shut that down 2 times. One is I always bring it to when you go to the gray areas, the clear areas, the white boy areas. Specifically, Stora Drive by Harvard Square. Stora Drive is state jurisdiction, state trooper jurisdiction. Every Sunday in the summertime, they shut down like 2 blocks of that shit so people could hang out, rollerblade, lay down, catch a tan, all that bullshit, right? So how or why do they feed that they can't stop the traffic on Morton Street that one particular day that we asked for, but they could do it every fucking weekend for their people, which I mean white people. So now if they feed us that shit, then we feed them now. And then the secondly is when the Haitians have their little party and they have Haitian Day, don't their trucks start at Simcoe's and go all the way down to Talbot Ave? So they have it for them. Why they can't have it for the bigger party? But again, that's because Shirley and them don't fight for it. They say, yo, we can't do that because it's Morton Street. Shirley and them say, okay, because that is less funds for them to allocate for security. They ain't changing the route because then they would have to think. Then they might have to go ask for different permits. The Haitians got together and made shit happen. We can't. She don't care and helps with securing her money. Because she ain't got to spend a little bit more. Exactly. So then she could go to Trinidad every year and keep researching. And that's the shit y'all keep accepting? Or maybe her daughter could continue to win. Remember when the band TNT was out? You were fucking president of the Carnival Committee, but you're aligned with a band, TNT, and your fucking daughter's winning every year. I'm just saying that so when y'all show Mayor Wu this video, or tag her to this video, she would know the truths about the Boston Carnival. Should I do a carnival at Mattapan Square only? Haitians will love that. You got power. You got power and you got set. It's not easy to go to City Hall and say, may I have a peaceful protest? I did it. Y'all seen when I did it from Ashmont to Carver? I didn't pay for nothing. They threw a police in the front and a police in the back to fucking help me go down the road. She said researching, Whitney. When I asked her, yo, why did y'all go to Trinidad this year? She said we went for research. On my mother's life, I've never come on here and lied to y'all about anything about Boston Carnival. All the stories or anything I've ever said in Boston Carnival, I mean anything, period. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Y'all are not ever gonna vote no Mars from We Type. See? That's what I big up yourself, Junior. Oswald Black. That's what I said. Mommy is smart. Mudman is smart. I need Soccerholics get smart. Anybody who consider themselves a big band and all the new bands that are coming out with the t-shirt bands and all of that, take your truck to Talbot and Blue. And then when the mayor asks why aren't the usual carnival people at the usual carnival spots, you can then start to prepare the fucking new carnival. Leave them up there. Excuse me. Leave them up there. It might sound crazy, but Einstein was crazy too, right? The millions of times he tried to light that light bulb, everybody laughed at him. Now everybody fucking can't live without the light bulb. That shit didn't happen overnight. And it ain't gonna happen this year, and it might not happen next year. But if there's no Boston Carnival run by CACAB, there is a possibility of the future of Carnival. Once they are out. But once they are in, The future of Boston Carnival is dead. I see, oh, we're going to be trying this and we're going to... Don't allow them to try it now. Don't allow them to keep profiting off of your fucking hard-earned money, sweat, time, tears. Everybody know Carnival is Bacchanal. Me running a mass camp, y'all know Carnival is Bacchanal. The fucking stress with the money, the stress with people, the stress with everybody. Then you're getting in tips with your peoples, making mass, and how much shit you go through just for that one day. For them to be treated how we were or are treated, is that acceptable? Is that conducive with moving forward? Give me until January, please. Shasha, you, Fenty, Rasul, Power Surge, he can bring the Haitian element. He got sound system. Y'all got resources. Everything we want, we got. We are our own plug. We are our own plug in this, man. Got me sounding like Dame Dash. I just want y'all to open your eyes, yo. Like, yo, everything we've been wanting for, those who know shit, this is the time. This is the time. Because I couldn't tell Margaret Blacks, yo, don't go on the road because of blah, blah, blah. Margaret Blacks got hundreds of people in her band. I can't go to Mudband and say, yo, because of, yo, you're looking for the future carnival, do this. Who the fuck are you, Larry? Move your cunt. I get it. But since they did it on their own now, what is Boston Carnival without these bands? What is Boston Carnival without us? Let me read some of these fucking comments. Not my lane, but this is the kind of mindset needed. Big up yourself every time that Leroy NC, that's what it's called, New Carnival Order. I will put them on some shirts, nigga. Don't get me started. I like that. New Carnival Order. It's needed. Most Caribbean people I know got mad pull. Listen, man, we the same. If I lie, say I lie. The same people who won't do some of this shit needs work at City Hall. You know how much West Indian work at City Hall? You know how much West Indian work at City Hall? That's ready for this movement? Oh yeah, y'all are doing that? Y'all need a permit for what? Alright, you're still gonna have to do it the legal way. But, yo, it got to a point where I didn't even have to go to City Hall. The lady lived like 2 streets from the mass camp. Yo, meet me in my crib. Less paperwork. My brother's a fireman. Bejan, you don't think he'll help us out if we needed to do something in certain places? Everything we need, we have within our community. If we need a lawyer, we have. You know how much Caribbean people, you know how much West Indian lawyers I know? That'll probably do it for free for the change. I ain't gonna say they will, probably, hopefully, but come on, y'all. Anything you want, there's a West Indian in it. There's Boston. Boston. Any West Indian. And they know what the fuck is going on. And even if they don't know, they feel it in the essence of, why is this shit so whack? People coming from North Carolina up here for Carnival talking about Boston Carnival suck. And y'all are only 4 years in existence. And their shit is better. Literally. I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Please bring the authentic carnival back. I'm gonna end it with semi-play the plan. Build a carnival committee. Treasurer, CEO, COO, CFO, all them things. Create a plan. Create a plan with your route. Create a plan with sponsors. Create a plan of fundraising. Create a plan on, all them type things. If you're going to go out on the road Carnival Day this year, don't go to the norm. Within that plan, I suggested Talbot and Blue. Big ass court. Go there. Hold a big paint and powder fete. When the police ask why ain't nobody up there, we come with love, man. We ain't got shit to do with up there. Left them up there. Don't piss in their porta potties, nothing. Left them up there. And then start the crankety weird people. Y'all need me for any assistance, I'm here. Anything y'all want, y'all could get. You know how many West Indians make t-shirts? You know how many West Indians will help y'all? You know, we know mad people who cook food. We can raise the money. We can do anything we want. We can Rasul do. And here is the time to do it, y'all. Push the cab out of that motherfucker. Push them out and pretend like they're not even in your peripheral. The goal is ahead, nigga. Fuck them. Fuck them. And I gone. Love y'all. Hopefully I ain't sound too crazy, and hopefully, I mean, somebody let this register. My mother named me Larry Jordan. That's my Rasul opinion.